Cambridge are a footballing side. They'll try and get the ball down and play. I think they're a brilliant club. Every time we've ever gone up there, they seem really well run. You know, nice, good set of lads, good off the field. But come Saturday, obviously that's all got to go out the window. And you know, we need to, if we're realistic about winning the league, we need to get 3 points on Saturday. You know, it is a 6-pointer. So fingers crossed. I think if we play our game, if we play, you know, like we did for most of the part at Stourbridge and all the game up at Salisbury, I think we should be all right.
So good afternoon and welcome to Truro Road for what has to be called a 6-pointer this afternoon between Truro City in the all-white and Cambridge City in the sky blue. Currently second and third respectively in the Zammaretto Southern League Premier Division table with only 3 points separating them. But the White Tigers having played 2 games more, and immediately Truro on the defence, the corner to the visitors. And it comes and a header towards goal there by the number 4, big lanky number 4, in fact, David Theobald. Truro pushing forward, Hales are getting a header, but only as far as Neil Midgley. He turns, knocks it out to his winger. He acknowledges that the pass didn't get to him. Throw in. Liam Nicel to take. Good play there by Affle, shutting him down. City making just 2 changes this afternoon from their last game. That game, a draw up at Stourbridge last Saturday. It's City defending on the edge of the box at the moment. And a wayward pass there, almost getting it back to City, but at the moment it's Hughes with the cross. Up goes Pugh, good a header out. Shonan turns, knocks it down the line. Still Cambridge in the attack. I was saying 2 changes today. Les Affle up front on in place of Stuart Yetton, and in midfield new signing Wayne Carlisle is preferred in place of Joe Brawl, who's also on the subs bench. City's full team: Rice in goal, McConnell, Jonan, Pugh, Adams, Carlisle, Taylor, Martin, Affle, Hales and Ash. As Cambridge City still on the attack. Good tackle there by Jonan, stopping Hughes, lining up, shaping up for a shot. Affle sandwiched out, but it goes as far as new signing Carlisle. Tries to get Taylor into play. He does eventually, coming off a Cambridge player. McConnell into Hales. Hales goes down, but still manages to keep possession into the box. Lining up for a shot. He crosses it towards Affle, and Affle, coming off what looked to be his knee, knocks it wide for a goal kick, but good start there by City. Header by Ash there. Hales again on the ball. Strong player he is. Knocks it back to McConnell. McConnell again, this time a little delicate chip in towards Hales, but he's beaten to the ball. That's a good ball forward. In fact, Rice is having to come off his line. Well done, heads it out, goes to McConnell. McConnell time to turn out to Taylor. There's ball into Hales, not quite as he intended, and it's Nicel who knocks it to skipper Adrian. Cambridge playing for Cambridge City. His ball forward to Hammond, top scorer for the Sky Blues, in changed colours today, normally known as the Lily Whites. Carlisle for Truro, getting Taylor away, but a little bit too strong. Cross will see that ball run out of play for a throw into Cambridge. Truro City supporters there being a little bit noisy behind the Cambridge goal. That's good. Truro was shouting or crying out for the crowd to turn up today in their numbers to roar on the White Tigers as John lets that ball run off for a throw in into Hales. Nice little ball to Taylor. McConnell shouting for it out on the right. He gets it. Then to Affle. Affle turns and knocks it to Martin. A little flick onto McConnell. Back to Affle, but cut out by Cambridge. Shannon inside to Carlisle. Out to McConnell. Good play by Truro this. This cross comes in. Hales looked to be being held there, but the ball is cleared by Nysel. Only as far to Truro again. Johnny with the throw to Ash. Skipper Jake Ash putting out to the right to McConnell. Further out right to Martin, but that ball too strong, and it's going to be a throw in to Cambridge. Carlisle back to Johnny. His ball towards Affle, but too strong. Cambridge City give the ball away again though. Back to Les Affle, playing today in place of Stuart Yetton. Carlisle quickly on the ball, but couldn't keep it in play, and it's a throw into Cambridge City. Hughes flicks on to Hammond. Hammond over his shoulder towards teammate up front, Kolodinsky. Rice clears it. Taylor doesn't get a thick enough touch to affect the play, and in fact it's a free kick there. Affle foot up on Lee Shafi. Shafi with the kick. Connell heads it away. It's back to Kraus. Good play here by Cambridge on the edge of the box. Eventually it's a little chip towards goal by Cambridge, which laid back to the midfielder on 7-0 Midgley. Rice perhaps covering it all the way. Rice's kick, long one, but Hales beat to the ball. Ash manages to get it to Martin. Shannon's long ball towards Affle. Race with it with Chaffee. Chaffee wins it back to the keeper. Cambridge moving forward, but Rice comes off his line again and has to hurriedly clear it for a throw in. Price with a throw. Truro's turn to take the throw. This time it's down that same touchline towards Affle, but Chaffee can't keep it in. Another throw to Truro. And a corner to the White Tigers. Andy Taylor to take it. Aaron Pugh at the near post comes towards the penalty spot, but up goes the keeper Zach Barrett. Good defending there, and in fact it's a free kick to the visitors. Able to win a throw in there, coming off Taylor. Price with a throw down the touchline, but over all Cambridge heads, and Hales are blocked by Theobald as it's knocked back towards Barrett. Burst again, and a lot of play on that far touchline at the moment. But as I said, that Cambridge switches play out to the right back, Nysel. Shut down by Wayne Carlisle. Back to Theobald. It's long ball forward. Up goes Pugh. Can't clear it. Adams does. Having to be retaken, and eventually Truro win a free kick after a push by Theobald in the back of Athol. Short kick to Carlisle. Into Jake Ash. To Taylor, but not being found as Cambridge break forward through Kolodinsky. Feels for offside there, and eventually the earlier attack. Shafi has time to clear that, but only out to touch. McConnell to Taylor, back to the thrower. Fails to get past two players as Joey Abbs knocks it up the touchline, but well done Steve Adams there. Headed by Athol, back to Carlisle, to Hales, to Martin on the edge of the box. Volley there, but he would have done well to get that one on target, but good move by City. Jake Ash wins that one, good ball to win, but goes to his opposite captain Cambridge, and eventually a throw in to the visitors. James Krause on the ball inside to Cambridge. Flick towards Midgley, but Truro intercept. Barry Hales. He's back to goal, but ball coming off of Cambridge's leg, and a throw in to City just inside Cambridge half. McConnell with a throw. Loses possession though too cheaply there is Chaffee. Big clearance, but only as far as the White Tigers again. Martin goes down. Referee waves play on. As Truro in possession, Hales has a chance to turn on it, but in the end loses it under his feet, and it's Joey Abbs on the ball. Midgley to Kolodinsky. Adams intercepts and eventually wins a free kick. David Bryant just having a few words with Kolodinsky there, but as Rice takes the free kick. It's a long one. Athol ends up on the ball, but unable to control it as Krause for Cambridge clears. Jake Ash with the cross towards the far post. Carlisle to go up, but headed for I was going to say for a corner. I thought Liam Nysel had headed it off, but must have come off Carlisle. It's the referee Bryant on the spot, points to the goal kick. It's Nysel that comes away with it. Long ball towards Hammond. Big challenge here by Ash. Hughes though, down the touchline towards Hammond, but offside. Hammond's the man you got to watch. He's Cambridge's top scorer on 19 goals this season. His striking partner David Kolodinsky on 13. To Jean and out to Carlisle. But Hammond, again, Cambridge looking as if they're offside, but play on, obviously. Trying not to stop play as much as possible. It's Rice with the ball. Andy Taylor gets the ball down, looking for support. Finds it with Barry McConnell inside to Ash, to Jonin, in towards Carlisle, but Carlisle running across the face of the goal. Jonin's pass far too hard, and it's always going to be a tricky one. Zach Barrett with the Cambridge goal kick. Challenge between Hughes and Johnnon. Hughes wins it. And then Pugh knocks it off for a throw into Cambridge. Hughes to Hammond, inside intended towards Midgley, but Steve Adams for Truro, out towards McConnell. Comes inside, tries to get Afro away, but challenged by Lee Chaffee there, which was just leaning on Afro a bit too much. Contrasted two sizes there, the big number 5 against the short and pacey number 9. Andy Taylor with the kick towards Pugh, over Pugh, but appeals there for a handball, but Cambridge City come away nicely with his clearance, and Steve Adams wins it. Oh, McConnell has to push it out towards Taylor. Long ball forward then towards Hales, using his strength, wins the ball, shields it, comes back, and then tries to take on the big number 5 again, but falls to Ash. Early ball out to Jonin. And again, that ball being overhit, and it runs through the keeper, Zach Barrett. 18 minutes on the clock, goalless, game that both sides really have got to win if they want to cement any chances of a promotion playoff game at the end of the season. McConnell. Long throw towards Kolodinsky, almost got in, but Pugh able to stop it at the last moment. And then off for a throw. Kolodinsky. Getting Cambridge in the play, and it's corner to the Sky Blues today, playing in changed colours, normally known as, or nicknamed as the Lily Whites, as Adrian Cambridge skipper with the corner, short one. Hooked in, up goes the big number 4 again, Dave Theobald. That's twice he's caused a threat in the Truro penalty area. Long goal kick from Rice, but Cambridge win it. Carlisle for Truro flicks it out towards Shannon, but he's beaten by Hammond. Hammond coming down this right flank, good run, good cross. Rice decides to stay on his line, up goes Kolodinsky, comes off the back of Adams, who ends up hooking it clear. Hales doing well to cut off a pass from Krause there, as City break through Marcus Martin. Out left to Carlisle. This cross comes in, but headed over for a corner. Taylor again with a corner. Jake Ash goes up, and Affle keeps it in play. Martin takes over and knocks it back to Affle again, outside to Carlisle. Carlisle's shot is blocked. Affle, though, wins it, picks it up again quickly for Truro. Has to come back out. Shannon with the cross. Pugh with a header, and Hales getting on the end of it, but no problem in the end for Zach Barrett in goal for Cambridge. Ash beats Hammond to Hales. Falls nicely to Andy Taylor, but his half volley sliced and off for a goal kick. This time Ash doesn't win it. It falls nicely to Hammond, but ends up with a throw into Cambridge. Midway through the first half, still goalless. Lee Chaffee with the high ball forward, but Adams deals with that. Bit of head tennis now between him and Adrian Cambridge that ends up with a free kick to the White Tigers. Adams keen to get on and take it quickly, but Rice takes over. Pugh wins it, clean header in the middle of the park, but it's again bouncing a little bit too eagerly for everyone. Falls nicely to Marcus Martin in the end, but he's broken down by Craig Hughes. Cambridge lose possession again. Hales to Carlisle, to Ash. Brings McConnell into the play on the right flank. He has to check back towards Steve Adams. Affle does well there to stop Chaffee heading the ball, but runs through to Barrett. Andy Taylor on the ball. Truro continue to move forward with a little bit of threat, but not able to, so far, to break back down this Cambridge back line. McConnell with the ball towards Hales. Pugh does well to get in there first. Up goes Hales, but again through to Barrett. Barrett's kick towards Kolodinsky. Adams goes up with him. McConnell gets the header. Free kick. Pugh just nudged in the back there by Hammond. Rice with the kick. Up goes Carlisle, but it's won by Dave Theobald. Only as good as a throw in to Truro. Johnson takes it inside to Marcus Martin. Midgley comes away with it for Cambridge. Out to their number 11, Joey Abbs. Kolodinsky in towards Hammond, but headed out by Pugh. Good header by Martin. Affle beats nicely to the ball. Comes down this left flank, using his pace. Got supporters on him, but eventually the ball just trundles towards Barrett. Nice and Affle both going down. Shouts for a penalty, but it would have been generous, I think. Martin to Taylor. McConnell fed the ball inside to Martin. Martin licks up as he knocks it forward towards Affle. That's a great ball to Affle, and great shot there along the deck. Barrett won it at the second attempt as Hales was closing in quickly. Pugh wins the ball again. Martin does likewise in midfield, but eventually Adrian Cambridge gets in, scoops it away. Cambridge again. Carlisle flicks it out to his teammate in the white tiger shirt of Alex Johnny into Ash. Ash slips and Midgley gets it first, but his pass intended towards Hammond goes off for a throw in. Carlisle to McConnell. McConnell's pass though gets beaten down by Abbs, but it was Adams covering up. Martin plays a 1-2 with Ash, and then intended to come all the way across this pitch, but Truro keep possession through Janin. His pass is intercepted by Midgley, intended towards Hales, but is eventually cleared by Chaffee, sliced, and Barry McConnell will bring that down. Good run this by Krause on the left flank. Pugh gets up. Carlisle to Affle. Can he keep that in? No, unfortunately he doesn't, but Truro clear their lines nicely. As a round of applause there from this crowd. Adrian Cambridge for the visitors, out to Nysel. Hughes quickly shut down by Jonin. Jonin not able to stop the boys. Pugh has to head it out. Nysel to Midgley, back to Nysel, inside to Cambridge. Looks up to give it to Kraus, but Martin gets in there and whips the ball away from his feet. Martin again, but Affle with a foul on Kraus. Kick comes in, too high for Habs, as it came off McConnell's head for a throw in to Cambridge. Cambridge with the cross. Pugh wins it for Truro, but only as far as then Cambridge number 6, Craig Hughes, in with his left foot this time. Jolene beats Hammond to the ball and wins a free kick. Hammond not liking the decision. Free kick by Martin Rice, just over the half-hour mark. Affle and Chaffee fighting for the ball. Chaffee wins it for Cambridge, but it's Truro win it back. Taylor's cross coming off a Cambridge player and off for a corner. Taylor, another corner, this time an out swinger to the edge of the box, but Midgley flicks it away, only as far as Truro's McConnell. Ash back to Jonin. There's another corner to City. Short corner to Carlisle. Out to Taylor again. This time his cross goes deep, but Chaffee heads it away. Ash back to McConnell. Time to cross it near post, but Chaffee tries to clear, but goes off for another corner to the home side. Taylor again with another corner. Bunch of players in there. Shouts for a foul on Pugh as Pugh went down. Roars from the crowd behind the goal, but it's play on. Carlisle for Truro City. Ash on the ball, looks to shoot. Good shot there, which Barrett had to quickly get across his goal. Dives to his right and collects the ball. Cambridge pass cut out by Taylor as Truro look to attack again. McConnell inside to Ash, back to McConnell. Nice ball to Kolodinski, won't stay in play, and it's a throw in which Alex Jonin will take to Marcus Martin. Looks up and knocks it towards Adams. Not sure that Adams is ready for that pass, but does well to recover and knocks it out to McConnell, and it's Adams again. Steve Adams back to Rice. Long clearance. Up goes Hales and Chaffee. Ends up with the right back for Cambridge. Nicer, but his clearance is blocked down by Martin. Good play by Martin, finding space out on the right and McConnell. McConnell again, first time touched by Ash to Taylor. Taylor moving forward, out right to Affle, into the box. Affle looking to take his man on, his cross is blocked and it's another corner to Truro. After a number of outswingers, this time it's Johnny who takes the corner. Keeper has to punch clear, it's Johnny again. Another cross, up towards Pugh, but his header is way over the goal. Chaffee not able to clear that, but it is knocked out, but only as far as Les Affle. But Affle's pass to McConnell was short, and Cambridge picks it up for the visitors. And then Affle wins it back again, also wins a free kick. Good play there by Les Affle. Another free kick which Jonin will take to swing it in towards the penalty spot. Hales not able to flick it on, but it comes off Cambridge defender Theobald and off for another corner. This time another in-swinger by Andy Taylor. Corner comes in, far post. Pugh gets up. Affle keeps it in, back to Martin. Towards Barry Hales. He's got Carlisle on the edge of the box. He decides to turn and shoot. Stopped by Cambridge. Rice with the free kick. Martin giving away a free kick, this time to Cambridge. Truro win the ball back, but Chaffee clears it only as far as Marcus Martin. Flicks it with his left foot to Alex Jonin out on this left back position, but his ball to Hales is easily won by Theobald. But Hales back again inside to Affle, and this time it was Theobald who hacked out at Affle. Referee not missing that one. I don't think anyone in the ground missed that one. Dangerous area this could be for Truro. Taylor to take it for them, and it's a shot at goal. It's going towards that far post. There's a great save by Barrett. Had to go down to his left and punch it clear. Jonin to take in towards that near post, but headed for another corner by Cambridge skipper Adrian Cambridge. Well, then just before half-time, Jonin's another corner. This time headed away by Abs. Hales gets a header in, but Barrett safely collects and a quick kick forward. Battle between McConnell and Kolodinsky. McConnell wins it, but Abs wins it back for Cambridge as he. Adams having to knock it off for a throw in to Cambridge. Cambridge with a throw, looks as if it's going to be a long one towards that penalty spot area. Flicked on by Hammond. Theobald got a touch, then a second touch. Rice did well to come out, but a free kick against Cambridge. Again for Truro, but headed away by Theobald, knocked on by Cambridge. Only as far as Truro's McConnell, out wide to Taylor. Oh, Martin's flick towards McConnell, just cut out by Joey Abs. Rice had to come off his line for City. Hales against Theobald. Theobald wins it, but Ash for Truro gets it in the just on the halfway line. Adrian Cambridge knocks it forward early, but Adams had put that back to Rice. McConnell for Truro. To Taylor. Cross towards Affle. Again, there's appeals for a penalty as he gets crowded in the back by Nisel, but it's only a throw in to Truro. Carlisle takes it quickly to Janin. Affle again. Ash in the end opens play up by knocking it to McConnell, but McConnell's ball into Taylor. Oh, in fact, I was going to say Hales nearly got the ball back after Barrett didn't cleanly clasp it, but in the end Barrett had out his arms again and got it. So there's the half-time whistle. Goalless here at Truro Road. Closest we've been to goals at the for Truro, it's been Les Affle with a shot, well, a ball coming off his leg after 2 minutes, and then a low shot after 26 minutes, which caused some concern in the Cambridge goal. And then for Cambridge City, it's really been number 4, Dave Theobald, causing problems with a header after 90 minutes. And then just a couple of minutes ago, after a long throw by Cambridge, caused concern. But goalless, half-time here, Truro 0, Cambridge 0. So we're into the second half of this Zamrato Southern League Premier Division game. Truro City in the white, Cambridge City in the sky blue. Goalless at the half-time break. No changes to either side. Just to recap, Truro playing from left to right and their lineup. Rice in goal, McConnell, Janin, Pugh, Adams, Carlisle, Taylor, Martin, Affle, Hales and Ash. Hales on the ball. Corner to Ash, to Taylor. Not best of passes, but Taylor makes the most of it. Affle couldn't keep control, and it's cleared by Cambridge. And as far as Truro again. Krause's throw to Theobald. Long clearance forward. Pugh gets ahead to it, but it's causing problems on the edge of the penalty areas. Taylor in the end flicks it back to Ash. Ash quickly volleys it forward, but again it's middle of the park play. Alex Cambridge for Cambridge. Adams out towards McConnell, but his clearance goes out of touch, and it's Cambridge quickly back into action. Kolodinsky inside to Krause to Midgley. Krause blocked down by Adams, but still Krause out to Hughes. Hughes crossed towards the far post. McConnell gets a header. In comes Abs, but it's headed away by Truro. Shot by Cambridge, but just wide. Rice with a goal kick. Hales wins it. Eventually a foul by Carlisle on the big number 4, Dave Theobald. Cambridge with a free kick out to Hughes. Pugh heads it away. Only as far as Rice on the edge of the box, shot by Hammond, and just side to the side of the post. Theobald was running in at the far post. Rice had to keep an eye on him, one eye on the ball. Hugh to Martin. Back to Carlisle. Challenge to throw into Truro. Hughes again towards Kolodinsky. Pugh gets ahead to it and eventually able to run it back to Rice. Rice clears it, but it's a clearance that went straight to Midgley, and it's challenged by Ash. Free kick to Cambridge. Hammond at the far post, and that's where it's intended towards. Hammond gets it, but it's offside against Theobald as he put it into the net. Referee, the assistant referee immediately put his flag up, and the goal disallowed. Cambridge out wide to Krause. Too high for Hammond, headed by Adams. Over Abs's head. Appel comes in on Krause. The foot was up and a free kick to Cambridge. Another free kick by Cambridge towards Hammond. It's Appel to Taylor. Hales not able to keep his feet as the ball runs through to Barrett. Cambridge just having the better play at the moment in this early stage of the second half. A game that really both sides need to win to keep the promotion push on, or to get a chance of a playoff place at least. Rice's kick towards Hales. Theobald won it. Ash beats Midgley to the ball, headed to McConnell. Inside to Taylor. Back again to McConnell. This is good play by Truro. Down his right flank towards the far post. Nice was doing well to get the ball away as Carlisle was racing it at the far post. Quick throw. Affle is almost in the play there, but couldn't keep the ball. Theobald's clearance comes off Truro player, and it's a throw into Cambridge. Chaffee on Hales, free kick to Truro. McConnell to Taylor. Inside to Martin. Two Truro players racing to the ball. McConnell gets there and it's off Abs. Jonin takes the corner. Pugh gets up. It's headed down towards goal, but Abs hooks it out. Taylor gets it in towards Affle. This is dangerous for Truro. Shut down by Theobald, but the ball goes to Hales. The Hales shot, and it's a brilliant on the turn volley. City in the lead. 9 minutes into the second half. Good play by Affle there. He turned, crossed it, and Hales volleys it in.
The goal came in the 55th minute, which is 12 goals for the club. Number 10, Barry Hales.
So now it's a game that Cambridge have got to come out perhaps, which will give Truro a bit more space up the Cambridge end of the pitch as Cambridge attacking. Midgley on the ball, back to Abs. Inside to Krause. Good challenge by Martin, but it goes to Midgley. Back to Abs. Still Cambridge in possession. Krause to Cambridge. Krause loses out. This time it goes to Andy Taylor for Truro, and his clearance is blocked there by Abs. And a cross comes in. Pugh has to head it away. Crouch is thrown down the touchline. Adams hooks it back up, and only as far as Cambridge, but his volley goes to Carlisle. But he doesn't flick it on well enough to Johnny, and as Nicely takes it up into the Truro penalty area. But good play there by City's number 3, Alex Jonin, off for a throw-in. Throw coming from Cambridge. Ash wins it at the near post. Carlisle clears it. Kolodinsky in the corner there. Wins a free kick. Looks as if now another yellow card, this one for Jonin, keeping the ball after it was been blown up. By Cambridge, back to Nicely, but having to retake it. Referee Mr. Bryant from Weston-super-Mare seeing perhaps a few players in there having a tussle, which he doesn't like. So take 2, Cambridge with the kick. This time it's in towards the penalty spot, but Taylor hooks it out, shot by Nicely, blocked down by Affle. Race to the ball between McConnell, and McConnell gets there first on the Hales. Hales on goal. Can he get his second goal of the game here? It goes in and it's there! A brilliant goal! 14 minutes into the second half. Barry Hales shows all his class and composure. 2-0 to the White Tigers.
His 13th goal of the season, we've got unlucky goals. Number 10, Barry Hale.
So now Cambridge got it all to go for now. Truro break again. Carlisle to Affle, but Nicely wins the ball for Cambridge down that right flank. Affle to McConnell. Affle cuts inside 2. Square to Jonin. Oh, but Jonin's first touch lets him down as he goes in, and this could be dangerous. He showed a yellow card just a few minutes ago, and there it is, the second yellow card, and it's a red. Jonin is off for that challenge on the central defender. So that foul by Jonin means the end of Hughes in this game, and in fact Cambridge makes 2 substitutions as Ash clears the ball for the moment. As Cambridge through Chaffee will look to get it straight back into the danger area. Truro now down to 10 men. Hugh gets up, but it's offside for a free kick, and those substitutions for Cambridge. Craig Hughes off injured, as we saw there after that foul by Jonin, which gave him his second yellow card and hence being sent off. Truro down to 10 players, and Adrian Cambridge also gone off for Cambridge. 2 players coming on, Luke Robbins and Robbie Nightingale.
14, Luke Robbins. Number 6, Craig Hughes, replaced by 16, Robbie Nightingale.
Cambridge with a free kick. Barrett out left to Krause. Towards the substitute Nightingale, is headed out, but here's the other one. Robbins knocks it in towards Cambridge's number 9, Hammond, who's offside, but Rice saved the header from Cambridge's top scorer anyway. Referee Bryant playing the advantage. Rice with a clearance, but only as far as Theobald. High ball forward. Carlisle goes up, gives away a free kick. Carlisle having to drop back now that Jeanin has been sent off. Nightingale with the kick. Chips it in towards Chaffee, but a great pluck out of the air by Rice. Rice's kick being sliced, rolling out or bouncing out of play for a throw-in. Truro could just do with keeping this pressure off a little while. Still a long way in this game to go. Price with the throw, back to Chaffee. Knocked it across to Theobald. Truro just slipping back rather deep at the moment as it's Abs on the ball. All the way across to Krause, but his pass isn't good enough. Taylor will get there first as well. Back to McConnell. McConnell to Hales. On that occasion, Hales just beaten to the ball by Chaffee. Nice ball towards Kolodinsky. He's flicked on, but again, Cambridge offside, this time Luke Robbins. Kick. Hales and Chaffee challenging for it. Chaffee wins it, but only heads it out for a throw in to Truro. McConnell towards Hales. Little push in the back there by Chaffee. It's a free kick to the White Tigers. McConnell goes short, wins it, brings it inside to Marcus Martin. Back to McConnell. Martin again. Good challenging for the ball, and it's a goal kick to Cambridge. Barrett to Krause. Offside against Nightingale. Rice's free kick goes long, but unfortunately off for another throw-in to Cambridge. Krause to take to Midgley. Midgley now wearing the skipper's armband after Adrian Cambridge has gone off for the Sky Blues. McConnell for Truro into Hales. Midgley wins it to Nightingale. To Krause, but McConnell reads that ball well, he intercepts. Cross is blocked by Midgley, but Truro going to throw in. Theobald for Cambridge. Cut out by Carlisle. Looks towards Hales. Hales on his own, brings it down perfect. Outside to McConnell. Back to Taylor. Inside to Martin. Taylor moves on. To the edge of the box, Hales to Martin. 1-2 with Taylor there, and Hales doing well there with his shot. Just over the crossbar. Great play between Taylor and Hales. Krause again in this left back position to Chaffee. To Theobald. Long ball forward. Kolodinsky gets away from Adams, appeals for offside there, but it runs through the right in any case. His long clearance again goes out for a throw to Cambridge. Pugh wins it in the air, but only as far as Joey Abbs. Now playing on the right wing. First half he played on the left. Substitute Luke Robbins has replaced him on that left wing, but he couldn't keep that pass in play, and it's a throw in which McConnell would just slow the play down a little bit. His throw down this touchline. Ash flicks it on, but Krause wins it but can't keep it in play. Here we go, wins it. Being challenged by Hammond as Taylor knocks it towards Hales. Every time now Hales gets the ball, you can taste danger as he wins it again. Flicking towards Taylor. Still causing problems in the back of the line there, but Barrett comes out well. Quickly throws it out to Abbs. Pugh does well to get the ball off Hammond for a throw-in.
73rd minute substitution for Truro City. Number 9, Les Apple, being replaced by number 12, Scott Walker.
So City make their first substitution. It's Scott Walker coming on in place of Les Affle. Assuming this will mean that Walker will perhaps go back in the left back position. Carlisle will go back to that left side midfield. And it's pretty much just a one man up front now with Barry Hales after Johnny was sent off that second yellow card. Pugh with a header. Here we go with another header. This time it's better when it stays in play as Hales picks it up, turns, challenged by two players. Midgley getting the better of him on that occasion. As it's now with Lee Chaffee of Cambridge. James Krause towards Kolodinsky. Adams gets her first, but bounces over his leg and out of play for a goal kick. Rice's goal kick over the halfway line towards Hales. Cambridge win it back though. Abbs. Cross to Krause. Krause takes the ball back into the middle of the park. Midgley takes over outside again to Nysel. Into Hammond. Crossed by Abbs, deep towards Robbins. Robbins' shot is blocked by McConnell, and then Ash knocks it out for a throw-in. Krause back to Chaffee. Cross to Theobald. Cambridge, of course, with the extra man, pushing Truro back now. Midgley gets on a loose ball. Out to Nysel. Abbs looking to cross it. But again, Pugh with his head in the way. Cambridge still putting the pressure on. Kolodinsky now. His cross is long and deep. And off for a goal kick. Chaffee knocks that ball forward quickly, but Hammond not able to get there before Martin Rice. Martin all the way across to McConnell. That's a good ball into space. McConnell just rolls it along the deck to Hales. Inside to Taylor. McConnell doing well there, and challenged by Robbins, but play on. Ash again on this right to Taylor. To McConnell. Back to Taylor. Inside to Marcus Martin. Gets a cross in, but no one at the far post. Long and deep, and Nyson will come away with this ball for Cambridge to Abs. Shut down quickly by Carlisle. Good play by the new signing. Few there doing brilliantly as he looked as if he lost the ball for a moment, but got up and strength and determination. Time running out for Cambridge now. 10 minutes, or approaching 11 minutes on the clock. Kraus on the ball. Down this left flank, but Adams does well. Good play in there by Truro as McConnell comes away with it to Barry Hales. 2 goals already this afternoon, Hales. Back to Taylor to Martin. Martin took his eye off the ball there for a second. Well played by Jake Ash, getting back and winning that ball. McConnell again for Truro. To Taylor. Back to Ash, but Ash, his early ball, not able to keep it in play, and it goes off for a throw in, which Kraus will take for the visitors. Cross by Hammond, and Walker heads it off for a corner. Corner comes in, up goes Rice. Nysel with a shot which is blocked. Another shot by Nightingale, also blocked. Back to Midgley. Abs' cross. 4 Cambridge players at the far post there. Chaffee, Kolodinsky, Hammond and Theobald. It was Hammond who had the effort on goal, but it was wide.
Truro City. Number 6, Wayne Carlisle, being replaced by number 15, Dan Smith.
So Wayne Carlisle making his debut for Truro is substituted. 8 minutes in the second half to go. Dan Smith is the man coming on. That'll be a straight swap. We also saw James Kraus going off for Cambridge with Ben Sawyer, and number 12, coming on. Truro still have 1 substitution they could make. Joe Broad and Stuart Yetton, and of course goalkeeper Tom Brooks on the bench still as they break forward, but it goes off for throw in to Cambridge. Theobald. Long ball forward towards Nightingale. He flicks it on. But again, it's Pugh who gets a leg in there. Falls to Taylor, back to Rice. Rice does well to clear that ball on the run. Martin flicks it on. It's Cambridge now pushing forward a bit. Just the three at the back now is Robbins to Kolodinsky. Cross was far too deep and Rice able to let it go off for another goal kick. Rice goal kick, no challenge by Truro player at all as it's headed on towards Kolodinsky, but McConnell heads it back to Rice and Rice can try again. City with just the lone one striker up front, Barry Hales. Ash flicks it on towards Hales, but it falls to Chaffee, who knocks it back to Barrett. And again, Rice gets the ball, headed back by substitute Scott Walker. Walker now on the ball again. His ball down the wing is blocked by Abs. Martin inside to Hales. McConnell screaming for the ball out on this right flank, but can't get it to him as Cambridge through Robbins moving forward. Pugh in the way again. Ash out to McConnell. Chaffee for Cambridge. Abs with a very hopeful shot, but well over. And Truro supporters would like to see that one all the time.
Latest score, latest score.
Taylor breaking the play down. Martin can't get his pass through to Hales, and it's Cambridge again through Theobald, but a long ball forward, which Walker wins. Adams heads it on. Taylor in the middle of the park. Ball falls to Martin. Hales moves to his left. Smith is further out. Smith on the ball now. Brings it down well. Takes on Nysel. But it's crossed towards Martin, not quite as he would have wanted it. But again, Truro moving forward. Luke Robbins for Cambridge. Shut down by Taylor. Forces him inside to Nightingale. Across the pitch to Theobald. Abs coming across, this time to Lee Chaffee. Inside to Abs again. Abs tries to get Midgley in play, but Taylor's back there. Turns and knocks it to the halfway line. McConnell's throw to Adams. Adams back to McConnell. Oh, but his pass to Hales intercepted. Ash just misses Robbins, but eventually Robbins is brought down. And it's a free kick to Cambridge. Referee looks as if he's getting a yellow card out for this one. And it's in fact for an earlier challenge by Ash. Nightingale with a free kick, flicked in towards the danger area. Ash gets ahead to it, and it's a corner to the visitors. Abs takes it. Headed off by McConnell across the box. Kolodinsky turns, tries to chip it in, but it's blocked by McConnell. The only option he's got is Hales. Hales gets on the ball. Smith is on. A brilliant run by Smith and a great ball by Hales, but Smith couldn't keep his balance and tumbles over as Cambridge come away with the ball again through Joey Abs. Long ball towards Theobald, who stayed up there, but his header can't be directed towards goal. Runs off for a goal kick. Rice's goal kick towards Hales. Hales does well to challenge Chaffee. Martin goes down, and it's a free kick to Truro. Walker to take it towards Hales. Chaffee goes up, heads it. Robbins knocks it off for a corner to Truro. This is what we want in the dying seconds. Short one, McConnell to Taylor. Back to McConnell, to Martin. Just using up the time. Dan Smith makes a run forward, gets on the ball, and wins another corner. Cambridge got it away through Nightingale. Kolodinsky to Sawyer. Sawyer lets it run to Abs. Kolodinsky again. Kolodinsky just teasing, and eventually it comes off Adams, but Rice does well, keeps it in play. Well into stoppage time now. Rice's long kick towards Smith, but Nicely gets it first, heads it down to Abs. Abs comes across the pitch, got Robbins out to his left, that's who he finds. His cross comes in, but Pugh again heads it away. Taylor clears it, only as far as Lee Chaffee. Cambridge putting the late pressure on. Abs with his cross, but it's blocked this time by Taylor. Nicely slips just at the wrong time, and Barry Hales makes the most of that. He'll just hold play up inside to Dan Smith. Dan Smith being closed down, but challenged from behind by Nightingale, but it's play on. Barrett with the kick. Flicked on by Hammond towards Theobald. Theobald gets a shot in, but it's too far out of trouble. Rice who collects it easily, and he'll just use up a little bit more time. There's the kick towards McConnell. Won by Cambridge's number 11 Abs, but Steve Adams heads away. Truro within seconds of a vital win here at Truro Road, which will keep them at least in second place. McConnell with the header. Taylor comes back, wins the ball, then McConnell clears it off for a throw into Cambridge. Full-time whistle, 48 minutes of the second half played. It's ended Truro 2, Cambridge City 0. Both goals in the second half coming from Barry Hales. 4 minutes within the first one, a half volley from an Affle cross, and then the second one, a brilliant run through after McConnell put him away. And